Right guys, so today I have a much anticipated video that loads of people have been requesting, and that is to do a boot collection sort of video. In the Q&A I asked for 1,700 likes for a football boot collection video, and we absolutely smashed it. I think it's on like 5,000 likes or something like that now. So that is incredible, and this video, as I said, is just literally going to be full of all of my previous boots from starting from about 2, 3, 4 years ago. So not that long ago, but have gained quite a few pairs over the years, and we're going to see them in the video today. I hope all of you lot got what you wanted for Christmas, and if you didn't, then just think there's people out there who are less fortunate that don't get Christmas. But anyway, if we could smash 2,000 likes on this video, that would be incredible. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't seen me before. Hopefully I'm going to keep up the 3 videos a week. I'm definitely going to do 2 this week anyway, but hopefully they'll be on Sunday, the best of sort of 2016 moments for me. Make sure to follow all of my social media, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat. They're on the screen somewhere. So quickly, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me and watched my videos over the nearly past year now I've been doing YouTube. If it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be in the position to be able to sort of afford the more expensive boots and even get boots sent to me by various different brands. So, you know, that is always very, very helpful, and a massive thank you to you guys. Also, the day before I'm filming this video, we have just hit 150,000 subscribers, and that is before my 1 year on YouTube, so that is outrageous. Thank you all so much, and I don't even know what to say. Just thank you. So, moving on to the first pair of football boots that I own, and that is the Adidas leather Copper Mundial, I think they are pronounced. I probably wore these, well, you can see how like just dirty they are. They're a very classic pair of boots, not really worn by an attacking player, more of like a defensive midfielder or defender, but I used to love leather boots, especially the next pair is leather as well. I always used to have leather boots because my mum and dad, when I was younger, never wanted to buy me the like Nike boots because they always smelt really bad after you wore them, and these never really smelt. The proper boots is what they said. So these are the oldest boots that I own at this present moment in time. So let's move on to the next one. The next pair of boot is, I think they're Nike Tiempos, leather Nike Tiempos. These ones, I think I had them the same time as I had the Copper Mundials, because the Mundials have soft ground studs and these ones have metal ones, so for like different weather conditions. These are also leather, and I had these because they didn't smell, basically. They were very, very comfortable, but I am, sort of interesting fact about me, I am flat-footed, so that means where people have an arch in their foot, like sort of like that as such, mine's just flat. So this affects my lower back, my knees, my hips and my ankles, so I'm more prone to get them types of injuries, and having like soft ground studs wasn't very good for my feet, so it did irritate me a bit, but I'd still wear these now. I think if they still fit me, I mean, they're a very, very nice football boot. Plain, good for a centre half, not like me. Now moving on to, I don't know if you'd say more flashy pair of boots, but this was when I think this was maybe the first pair of boots that I bought, like completely out of my own money, that like I worked for basically, and they're absolutely battered. They're Magistas, I think, Nike Magistas. They're pretty wrecked now, as you can see, like just there. That's how I wore these for like a solid year and a half, playing proper football on rubbish pitches, Astro, so they affected the boots, but they were my first sort of flashy, colourful, standout pair of football boots, and I enjoyed wearing them. Because obviously of this massive rip, I needed to get a new pair, and then this was where I saw, might have been Jordan Henderson that I saw wear them in the Premier League, and that is when I got these ones. I actually have no idea what these are. I know they're Adidas, obviously, but I thought at the time they looked the bee's knees. I thought they were very, very nice, but looking back at them now, I don't actually like rate them that much. They're very, if you look at it like that, they're really, really wide, like very wide. they did me fine, but I sort of got a bit bored of them. I was meant to do a boot review ages and ages ago on them, but I never actually got around to doing it. So the next pair of football boots is the Adidas X15 point something or other. They're the first pair of like sort of very, very expensive boots. I think these were just over like £200, so they were very expensive. But I went to London, I went into Adidas and I bought these. Now, these are probably my most worn pair of football boots. They looked a lot worse than this about an hour ago. They're very dirty, and I think these are my go-to pair of football boots. If I was to recommend a pair of football boots to anyone, I think it would be not necessarily the colour and everything, but definitely this model of football boot. I think it's probably one of my favourite boots of all time. Just because of how comfy it is and how it fits to my foot and everything else like that. I think also the colours work well with it, and you know, it just suited how I played. The only reason I actually got rid of them was because, again, they were breaking just here. So I didn't want to break them so much that I'd never be able to use them again. I wore these for quite a long time, but whilst wearing these, Kim Football, if you don't know him, I previously did a video with him. Go and check that out if you haven't seen it. It was a while ago, so a lot of new subscribers wouldn't have seen it. I'll leave a link in the description. They don't actually fit me now because I've sort of grown out of them, but this is my first ever and only pair of Puma football boots. They are Evopower, I think they're called. I think the colourway and everything like that is very nice. They just don't fit me. They're a bit too small now. He was kind enough to give me these football boots. So a big thank you to him. I'll leave his link in the description down below so you can go and check him out and do all that stuff. But as I said, I've never actually worn these in a match or anything. I wore them a few times while filming, but I've actually grown out of them now. So that is why I carried on wearing these Adidas ones. Just because they were, you know, sort of an easier option and they fit well and everything like that. I was just more comfortable wearing these. Now moving on to the first pair of football boots that a brand sent me, and that is these, I think they're still new, New Balance Furon. These are the Furon ones. These ones are actually, I think the style is actually very nice, but there's one thing about this style of football boot that it's a little bit like, because as I said, I'm flat-footed, it's a little bit weird, because if you look at it like this, it's really narrow here, and then it comes out like a lot, and that means this part of the, how do I show this? This part where I'm flat-footed and I don't have an arch, my foot goes in like that, so when I'm wearing these football boots, I'm sort of running like at an angle. It's a bit weird, and they're a little bit too small, so I don't actually wear these ones either. But you know, I have worn them in a video. I think it was with Casey, not that long ago, about 3 months ago, maybe 2 months. But I do very much like the style of boot and everything. I was still also wearing these Adidas boots at the time as well, because they were more comfortable and because they were, you know, my go-to pair of football boots. Then I actually bought the snakeskin Adidas laceless boots. I had them. I put that picture up on my Instagram, so I'll put that here. That was when I got them, but when I tried them on, they're actually a little bit too small, so I sent them back, and initially I was going to buy them again, but then Adidas were just going like in with releasing so many different pairs and new pairs of football boots that I didn't actually know which ones to buy. So in this process, I was still wearing the blue Adidas ones, which I kept showing you, but then New Balance sent me another pair of boots, which I got them to send me in actually a bigger size, which are these limited edition blackout ones. Now these ones, although they're the same obviously style, I think there's something about them, they're a bit different. I think it might be because they're bigger and like they actually fit my feet. They're an 11. This is only the second pair of New Balance boots as well as these ones. These are the only New Balance boots that I own. I've used these a couple of times, but when I got these, I was in the process of buying one of my favourite boots of all time, the boots that I now wear. Those boots are the Adidas Glitches. Now, this is actually, I don't know, I guess this is the inner sole, so this is what you put your foot in, basically. That's what your foot goes in, and this is what the boot goes in. So then that's the outer skin, that's the inner skin. So, you know, they go in like that. These boots are probably one of my favourite boots. Like, I think they're one of the best looking boots. The traditional sort of Adidas 3 stripes down the middle. One sort of, I guess it's not a downfall, but on the bottom, this all used to be shiny, but from where like you play so much, it just sort of wears off. It's not really a downfall, it's just a little bit annoying, because it looks, like on this one, see it's like coming off. It's all like reflective and shiny, but from where I've worn it, it's like coming off. But this is the other skin that I got with my starter pack, sort of the plain black one with the leather toe cap. That's why I went for that, because it was leather, you know, it's meant to help you first touch and all that. They're the two Adidas outer skin boots that I got. I'm definitely going to buy more outer skins when sort of other ones come out. I know they've done a white one and a black one which has recently come out, but you know, I've already got a black one. I don't really like buying completely sort of white boots, because I find they just get a lot more dirtier. Well, they look a lot dirtier than any other sort of coloured pair of boots. But for now, that is my football boot collection. I'll probably do another version of this video this time next year if I've got more boots throughout of 2017. As I said in the intro, make sure to give it a like if we can get to 2,000 likes, I think I said. We'll change it, 2,000 now anyway. Make sure to subscribe to me. So I really hope you enjoyed it. 2,000 likes, as I said. Hit the subscribe button. We did the 150k before the new year and before my 1 year on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. I'll be doing another giveaway very, very soon, so head over to my Twitter, because that is probably where I'll be doing it, so you want to stay updated. So follow me on Twitter. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and peace.